What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my friends? Hope you're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Everything is going good so far. It's a nice Monday. We're working. We're doing some music. Let's see if there's anybody here. Oh, there's one friend. There's our good phantom friend. We're gonna call him Fanty. Right? How you guys doing? Let's turn this music. What's up? Boom. Let's go. How you guys doing? Oh, how are you doing? Or maybe I'm talking for the people who watch the stream later. I guess people are not used to me coming this early, I guess. I'm like maybe 25 minutes early. Wait, this is too loud. Oh, maybe this is the reason. I think somebody tweaked with my levels here in my interface, and must have been little hands. And all my levels have been going different now. Let's see. Is that better? Is that better? Is that worse? Let's see. I mean, it sounds like the vocal, it's like all the way loud now. I think that's okay. Maybe a little too much juice, but here we are, doing great. So like I'm saying, today we're gonna go right here in my computer, and as you can see, we are on Pro Tools right now, and we're gonna be working on this software, which is called Addictive Drums 2, I guess. And I have a beat that I've been, the other day on stream, I did like a lo-fi kind of feel, and I had to leave and I haven't touched it since. And today I came back to it and I realized, okay, this is kind of what I'm going to do. And this is like the sound that we used that day. I tweaked it a little bit, so let's just save it. JLVD 1, boom, whatever. But what I want to do today is not focus on anything like musical or anything, but see if there's a way that I can tweak these sounds and morph them into a sound that I kind of like a little bit more. They're pretty okay, but like if you can see, I basically just turned all the effects out because I wasn't enjoying what I was hearing them doing. So we'll see what we can do, if we can do any better. I'm trying to get that like lo-fi-ish kind of sound, so let me get my headphones and get to work. Again, like usual, you can just like, if you have any question, if you want to say hi or anything, just hop in the chat and say hi, and I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. First, since I am not really that sure about what kit I want to use, let's see. Let's start by muting the room. Because the first thing that I'm going to tell you, if you use this software, when you're exporting or something, always export the overhead with the sound. So just do this instead of going here in the mixer, because manipulating this sound without manipulating the way it sounds in the room or in the overheads, it's just not going to work. You have to do it before you commit to the sound. So that's just a little piece of advice if you want it. I've messed up several mixes because of that problem, so I'm not going to let you do it. Okay, let's hear this. Because just listen, if I mute the overhead. Well, maybe in this kit there's not a huge difference because of the level. But it's a big part of the sound. Let's hear, for example, in the snare. Maybe that's easier to hear. What happens here? Maybe this is what... Oh, okay. We're basically not sending any level to the overhead. There is some. Let's see if there's a better preset. Like a better starting point for this. And let's go, is it right here? I remember liking this. No. No. This one, I like the snare a lot. Hey, Bank Faith, good to see you here today, my friend. And Audio Remix 2024, good to see you here. How you guys doing? I like these two. Let me see what's happening here. Oh, here we go. See how much of the sound goes away if I take the overhead off? What's the guy that told you to check out, walk out, don't run? Yeah, I recognize you. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. Good to see you live. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna learn it, and I'm gonna play it, and you're gonna see that I did. Yeah, I promise you I'll do it. Let's see what happens in this kick. I definitely like this preset more than the one we had originally. Okay, now let's see. I like the snare. Really good sound. Let's see. I guess it's okay. What's 3.8? Okay, let me turn this back and see what's this compressor doing. I don't like the frequency. Let's just freaking get rid of all this stuff. Because I don't know what they got rid of, but whatever they get rid of, they didn't get rid of whatever I'm not liking. First, let's hear without the compression. And then, this thing is louder, huh? Okay, that's the first thing we're gonna do, take that off. Okay, now let's compress. Okay. Bye. A lot of attack. Okay, that doesn't make any difference. Let's see, what's this? What does this do? Oh, wow, okay. Cool. Bye. Okay, the drive is cool. The compression is cool. Let's see. Now just down. Okay, much better. And now let's find out. Whoo. Ah, where are you? It's a little bit clunky the way this thing works. See, oh, sorry. The comments. Yes, I understand. You take your time. It's okay. I just wanted to remind you who I was. I'm sorry, just checking. Please continue with your drum machine you have. I'm coming back. I had to answer this phone call. And I like your channel, by the way. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Come on. That's the second offender. And then these frequencies, I'm not just like fishing them with the EQ. I hear them in my ears and I hear, ooh, ooh, and then I try to find it. Let's see. Right there. Okay. Now that I butchered it, let's just give it a little bit back. Especially this 386, because I'm trying to take as the least amount of weight possible. Okay, I sort of like it that way. I think that is a little bit more usable. Like, let's say if I were to export this, that's a way more usable sound because I'm not just going to be finding the right? I'm going to try to get just a better sound. And you see how much weight the overhead brings? Brilliant. Perfect. That definitely achieved what I hoped to achieve, at least in the snare department. And let's say if I were to change the snare itself, how much of a difference would that have with the processing I have? Let's hear it. Wow, this one sounds totally shot. Let's see. So the Sonor versus this. Definitely the Supraphonic wins. Yep. This is usually one of the best studio snares. I don't know. I mean, I like it, and a lot of people do too, so fun. Okay, so enough snare, huh? So already I'm happier. Let's try to find a kick that works with that snare, and let's see if there's any processing. Let's make sure we get rid of all this. Nothing against the companies. Everybody's doing what they need, but I am doing what I need to. And all that processing that they are doing, it's not really vibing with me. Okay, now let's hear it. But again, honestly, I never really got into like tweaking the sounds that much in this like plugin, but it does have pretty good capabilities. I wish the EQ was a little bit, it's just asking too much. It's good. Because honestly, the reason I got into this guy originally, it was because I knew it had great sounds, and there were a few producers that I respect that they use it instead of like superior drums. So I was just like, okay, if I can save all that money and all that hard drive space and still get great sounds, sounds good to me. So whatever. But I never really loved it. I always am enhancing sounds. I basically use this for like hi-hats and cymbals, and everything else I end up replacing. But I'm trying to get a good sound. Let's see what happens. Let's try different kicks. Okay, so there's the tiny one. Wow, heavy though. Sounds like a great intro for a songwriter. This one's super dry. And I like this too because we're listening to the different components that I have. And I should buy more packs for this thing. But whatever, so far, so good. Classic sound, right? A round badge. Wow, this EQ has a sound even if it's off. Wow, it has like a lot of like saturation and everything. Weird. Whatever. That's something good to know now, because now I know that this EQ has a sound. Wow. All of a sudden, it makes the sound smaller too. Anyway, I'm getting too distracted with that. Wow, that's a good thing to know. Okay, so that'll be the first thing that I'm gonna say. I don't like the quality of the EQ. I wonder if I should just like not use it at all. Well, here is different because now that I hear the EQ, I'm not focusing on the quality of the EQ, right? So whatever, it's a good tool, but it colors the sound a lot. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna keep that on. Even drier. So we originally had this, right? Wow. I think I like the original kick most. Not my favorite kick in the world, but see, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I need to get new kits. This one has a little bit more punch, but it has a ton of mid-range that I need to get rid of. Let's get rid of it and see what happens. Okay, let's leave that for the green. So not my favorite kick in the world, I'm gonna say it. Let's see if we can do something. You. Zero of that, never use that. Unless if you're doing something that you want it to sound aliasy and stuff. So far, the compressor, I feel it's like the component that I like the most because, I mean, it does have character. A little bit of help. Sounds bad. I mean, it does sound better. We're at 34. Ah, that sounds a lot better now. What happens in beater? Oh, maybe if you're doing like a metal band. They were very close to the sweet spot, I guess. It doesn't get better than that. But I like how it blooms when you're like all the way in the front, but it doesn't have any punch. Then I tried with the attack and it just didn't give it to me. That's something that you can deal with after, but then again, it's like I was saying in the beginning, I always find myself using this plugin and then I end up replacing the drums, and it ends up being that I might have to still replace them, so... Let's ease off here. Okay, I like that better. It doesn't sound lo-fi yet. For that, we'll need to do something like this. Don't use that. I guess any lo-fiing needs to happen outside this software. I guess in the snare it does work. Let's see, now that I did the snare, if it works in the kick now. It's just that as soon as I start hearing like whistles happening, sometimes when I don't like an EQ, usually it's because when I do like cuts like this, especially cuts like highs and low cuts, I start hearing like little distortion, like digital rain sounds. That would be like the easier way to explain it. I mean, I can tell you it's aliasing or AT-aliasing, but it just sounds like digital noise, you know. That to me makes it sound like they both belong to like the same kit. So I'm gonna roll with it. Now let's bring hi-hats. Let's get rid of this crazy. See what happens. And let's get this guy out. No send. Let's see what happens with the hi-hat. I might need to make the overheads in the snare and in the kick drum a little bit narrower, but we'll see about that in a little while. Let's choose that hi-hat. And what do we have here? Let's start at the top. The open sounds so bad. I never liked small hi-hats. Too high pitch. That sounds more like a hi-hat. Okay, I think that the first problem is, if we go to the map window, let's do this. Let's find a better open. Let's try that one. I don't like it. But that means that maybe what I don't like is the hi-hat. This one feels like it works. Yeah, it does work. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, this one feels very lo-fi. It just needs a little bit of top end. Uh-oh. This is very rock and roll. Okay, let's use that one then. This 15K. I used to have one just like that. And then nobody ever uses this, so I'm gonna change it to this. And then while we're here, I'm gonna change this to open hit double. So that whenever I do this, wait, where are we? Right? Okay. Can do that kind of stuff. Okay, back to where we were. Okay, so this worked, this happened. Let me save it, okay. Okay, now that we heard that, now let's try to process it. Let me start with the tape saturation because, wow, that brings the stick so well. Now let's turn it down so we're not tricking ourselves. Yeah, that's so good. Let's take the fizz off and see what happens. I still want to hear like it's a hi-hat, you know? I like that part. Let's take this out. And now with this guy. I got a lot of stick. Let's turn this down. Okay. So far, I think that I like much better already. Now, can I hear how that overhead resounds? And then, can I hear the room? The snare sounds very mono in the room. see, but the overhead, it sounds very, very stereo. Let's see. Okay, I need a little bit more overhead too. That's the beauty of this software. You can manipulate that. Uh-oh. It got facey. Wow. Okay, never mind about that. Then we're all good. Let's move on. Would have been cool to make the snare mono there. But whatever. Let's see if the kick faces too. Wow. It sounds like the interaction between the microphones, it's still having an effect here. That's kind of crazy. Okay, this feels very groovy to me. Let's see, let's start saving this and let's call it J. It's funny because their preset was hi-fi and mine is lo-fi. 667 DPB, what's up, my friend? Good to see you here today. Okay, I like that. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. Maybe this turned down a little bit. Okay, now let's bring in the room. Wow. Wow. Okay, I think we're gonna have to do this from pretty much scratch. Hope you're doing great, my friend. Really nice to see you vibing with the drums this much. Yes, sir. Trying to get a good preset going, because I was thinking that every time I'm trying to make anything that I use like live drums, I use this and then I only end up using like the hi-hat or the cymbals. And I just like, can I use the drums? And that's what I'm trying to do. And so that's why I'm trying to tweak this. Like what I did is like I took all the effects away and then I just started doing my own effects. And so far I like what I'm hearing. Um, but yeah, I still need to balance because they have done a good job, right? That's why I like the kit. But whatever, all good. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick because I've been drinking a lot of water, trying to stay hydrated. It's very hot now, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let's keep rocking with the drums. Thank you for staying with me, my friends. Let's keep rocking. Okay, let's bring this on, but boom, get rid of all this stuff. Where are you? There you go. We're gonna do 4 to 9, and we're gonna start all the way fast. Okay. I'm gonna start EQing that ugly frequency out. That might be the lowest I'm gonna do, so let's do this. And actually, that aggressive sounds good. Like that wide of a cue. Sounds very musical. There's that bark of the snare right there in the 478. Woo, 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 right? Yeah, we can take more of that out. And you might say, why am I doing this in solo? And it's because nobody wants a bad sounding headroom, a bad sounding overhead, you know? Once I get rid of everything I don't like, then it's easier for me to mix it when I take it to Pro Tools, right? I guess this is closer. In my ears, that sounds a lot better. More like it should sound. Now we're adding vibe, but we're not adding anything bad. That's cool. I like this. And I can be aggressive because I'm cutting so much mid-range. It's like a great sound, but hiding behind all that. That's like the analogy that I like to keep telling my brain. When you're EQing, forget about what you're doing and just think about there's something covering your sound. You hear the sound. Take the sheets away. Take the paper away. Take the things that are between the sound and you away. Maybe I lost a little bit of punch. Let's grab it back here. Although I don't know why I would want more punch. Oh, but let's see what happens with the sustain. That sounds like it could be cool for the room. Let's do none of that. And then compression. It sounds good without any. And every time I do overheads or rooms, I like to keep my attack maybe not the fastest any compressor can go. Like this is pretty fast. We're looking what, like 10 microseconds. But I like to be as fast as I can just because I want to make sure that I catch any like super cymbal hit or something that is just going to trigger the rest of my compression. And I want to make sure that that is helping me. But I don't care about bringing the room tone up so much because down the road, you know, maybe during the mixing process, I can make that decision. But right now it would be like I just creating a problem because then when I put in like a highly compressed and highly limited mix, if I'm bringing all the room out already in the rooms, I'm just like room, and I'm not getting any of the punch of the sounds, right? But then not too much, right? Basically, the snare is the only thing triggering it, right? That makes the room sound fatter. You see, the more release I add, the fatter the room sounds. To a limit, right? Much better to me. Very happy with the results. Let's hear it with the rest of the drums and see how it works. Okay. I'm gonna reduce the level of the hi-hat and the overheads just a bit. I wish I had one more EQ point. Oh, there is one. Ha! Glory. I went straight for it. I knew where it was. Much better, man. Wow. That was the one frequency preventing me from getting the level of the kick drum the way I wanted it, right? Crazy. Much better. Okay, maybe I went a little too hard on this, maybe the 700. Or not. Much better. I would give it a little bit more brightness, but let's rest the case for now. Let's hear the room now. Wait, let's. Great. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. We all want to compress the drums. We all like to compress the rooms, 'cause we heard it on a video on YouTube or read it in a magazine. Oh, is my internet not working? Oh no. Oh no. The stream is going down. Oh no. The stream is going down. Sorry guys, it looks like the stream is failing. I don't know if it's the stream or if it's my internet. Yeah, we're in problems. We're in trouble. I still see you and hear you. Okay, weird. Okay. Maybe I just don't have a preview. That's okay. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's see. Oh, I guess it's good. I think it was just the preview not working. Okay, so let's hear this room. We're not hearing anything. Let's hear this. Okay, let's hear with the overhead. Whoa. That 3.8 sounds okay. I don't know if I need it. It's just a little laggy, but happens on other streams to some other times on here. Yeah, I guess. Just getting some cell phone interference noise on the stream, like a phone is too close to the analog audio equipment. Might be some weird digital clipping. No, I think it might be my phone. Let's see if it's better now. Okay, so we're at 3.7. Nope, that's the best. But it's the best because there's more punch. Let's take punch off. So I like that better. That's a lot of distance. Noise is still here. Yeah, I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's this little video mixer, because that is like literally on the microphone. Did it get better? Let's see. I'm gonna get it close again. Yeah. When I got it close, it got terrible. I think it's just when it starts overheating, maybe. I wonder. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. I tried to... Oh, the cable. Maybe here? I hope that gets a little bit better. Yeah, I heard it, and it happens on videos too. Ever since I moved like my microphone, because it used to be a little bit too far away, and then I got it like right here in a little nook and cranny that I found. But it's like in the middle of hell. There's like cables, interface, screens, more cables. Yeah. I hope that sounds a little bit better right now in my preview. I hope it sounds better for you too. Okay, I like that better. Okay, now that we don't have the punch, let's see what happens if we go back to that 3 point something. Yeah, because when I don't have the flammy effect, it sounds a little bit better. Let me... I think that's gonna be the lowest that we're gonna go, so let's do it with this guy. I kind of feel like this plugin, you have to tweak the microphones together because they sound different if you tweak here. Maybe... that extra... It's this guy. Luckily, I still have an EQ point. Come here, friend. Maybe we want some of the 400 bark a little bit in the overhead. Or let's see if we hear it in the snare itself. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna give it back to the actual snare. Yeah. You know what? I really dislike this distance thing. Yeah, definitely. Your camera is not on stream anymore. Wow, what the hell happened? You're right, absolutely correct. Why? I don't know. What happens if I change my camera? Oh, wow. Okay, sorry, man. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for letting me know. And again, let me do a little bit of a restart now that I've been neglecting the chat for so long. Today, what I'm doing is I was working on a little lo-fi song, but I needed good sounding drums and I couldn't find them. So today I'm embarking myself in the opportunity to create them with the software that I have, which is Addictive Drums 2. I've had a few discoveries so far. For example, that the EQ does the job, but it doesn't sound the best. And that maybe I need different packs because from what we have, that's what we can get. And I'm hoping that I don't have to replace these things, but I guess I will have to. The problem is that I never get the phase coherency in the rooms and stuff. So it ends up being a real mess trying to combine like live drums with really punchy drums. I wish these were punchy enough. Okay, that helps too. I wonder if the distance would have gotten better too. Yeah, the room can stay. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Okay, let's see. Oh, I was dreading this. Everything I did, it was with this thing, which is not doing a bad job actually. So thankfully, we're good. Let's hear. The buzz compression they're doing is really good. Yeah, that whatever 200 they're taking off, I appreciate that. This Yeah, I wish I had more EQ points so I could take that frequency out. I mean, it did it right here. Have you ever tried using Steven State Trigger 2? Yes. To replace. Yes, I do. Not on on Addictive Drums, but yeah, that's what I use to replace in my template. Wherever I have like in my mixing template, right next to my kick track and my snare track and my tom tracks, I always have like a Trigger 2 by Slate, and then I always drag whatever I have and then I do the replacement if I have to. That's what I use. I've used Drumagog too. But I do prefer Trigger. No, this didn't work. Let's give some of this back. Some of the bark. And some of the weight. Okay, let's give it like this. No. I don't know. I like that better. Do I like this better? It's alright. It's alright. So now just remember when we're doing this to the room, now we know that that kind of character is coming from the room. Let's see what happens if we can do like a character channel. How do we send that? Let's see. Sends. There's 2 sends and 2 sends. Oh, I guess this is directly related. Okay, cool. So in this one, let's add some compression. Right now, nothing is going there. Now it is. You see how that works? I like 4-to-1 for this kind of drums. Again, I'm not looking to get any punch out of this. This is just a character channel. This is a bad move. Let's do this. Okay, so that frequency is in the room. So anywhere 600-ish. This is way too much. I'm getting excited over there. I'm trying to make a microphone that I can actually use, right? It makes no sense if I cannot use it in the end. I can live with that one. What is the one that I don't like? Oh, here. There you go. I thought it was way lower. Okay, I think that's it. The overhead, you have to use it. Room optional. Let's make this mono, see what's up. I don't want noise. I guess more compression then. Let me get a little bit of sustain. We don't need that almost. Very good. Very, very good. This is perfect without that. Let's see what happens if we do this. Much better. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's save this, override it. Let's override it again. Yeah, now we need to revisit the cymbals and the toms, but I have to jet out of here. But I appreciate you, every single one of you here today, especially my friend 667, Audio Remix 2024, Bank Faith. I appreciate you guys being here and texting me in the chat. I know that today I was like a little bit out of it just because I'm really trying to get a lot of work done. I had like a very unproductive week last week and I need to make up for it. But I'm thankful that you guys were here for the ride, and I just need to go run a couple errands and then come back to music. I thank you so much for being here, my friend. And until next time, I hope you got something out of this. At least, like, we're trying to figure out this plugin, man. Just because it's like a good alternative for the money. I still need to explore it a little bit more to make it the best that it can be, at least for me, right, and for what I'm doing. But yeah, we're getting really close. I feel like definitely the choices that we made here today made everything better. Let's try to compare it with that one that we were using earlier. This one. The toms sound a lot better, but the room overall, yeah, this one sounds a lot better. Let's see overall. I like that one a lot. Because I feel like it's not wasting any of the space that I actually have for the song. You know, if I need bass, I have a bass. If I need anything else, I have synths, whatever. It's drums. It sounds like drums. It sounds like drums in a room. It's not sounding too bad and terrible in the humanization department. I still feel like I'm going to have to replace the kick and the snare, but that's way talking too much, my friend. I really need to get out of here, but thank you so much for being here. Please make sure that you smash the like button if you made it all the way out here. And until next time, bye-bye, my friends.